Hello, welcome back to the complete course of Excel, and we into our lesson number 4. And don't forget, we still within our first module, which is the Excel basics and navigation. And within this lesson, we're going to look at what we call the AutoSum and basic functions within Microsoft Excel. And by the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand how to use the AutoSum to quickly add numbers. Apply the sum, average, count, mean, and max function, and you'll be able to understand when to use each function. And before we get started, you may ask yourself, what is a function? A function is basically is a built-in formula in Excel that performs calculations automatically. And how to write it? Always when you're writing a function, you begin with an equal sign. And you may ask yourself, what is this AutoSum? Now this AutoSum, in simple time, it quickly inserts the sum function without typing it manually. This helps you to calculate the digits automatically, and it will auto sum, and it gives you the result as quick as possible, as we're going to see step by step. And as you can see, we already inside our Excel within lesson number 4. So we're going to look at each function and how to apply the auto sum. Okay, now as you see here, I have my simple depot here, whereby I have my digits, and they are in, let's assume this is column A, this is column B, this is C, D, E, and we're going to perform each function separately with each column. Now let's begin by AutoSum. As you know, this one helps you to calculate digits automatically. So how to do the AutoSum within Excel? There are many steps, as we're going to see. Now first, let's first test this number. Here I have my digits. Now I want to AutoSum this. What I'll do, I'll just insert my mouse below the cell which is empty, under the cell where my numbers end. So I'll come to my home tab like this. Then under the home tab, there is what we call editing section, and under the editing section there is what we call the auto sum. I'll just simply click it, and it will definitely arrange for me, highlight this all my cells with a digit number. Then I hit enter, and as you can see, it automatically auto summed my numbers. So that's first one, the first step, we apply auto sum. Let's see another one. Now another one, again, you highlight or you click the cell under your values or your digits. Then you come beside the formula bar. There is this fx, which means insert function. You just click it like this. Then it will bring up this box whereby it has many functions. It has the sum, average, count, max, mean. You select each or any function you want. Now as for now, we want the sum function. I'll just click the sum, then I click OK. You see it has highlighted my cell range. As you can see, it's from G7 till G10, which we have here already. So it has highlighted for us. Then after here, you just click OK. As you can see, we've got our result. So that's how the auto sum is applied. And let's see another example. Now, for instance, you have all, you want to auto sum this, you want to get the result in this column and under here. Okay, you want to get them vertically and horizontally. So what you do, you just highlight all your data range, then you leave the empty cell down and beside your data range. So you come to the home tab again, under the editing section, you click the auto sum. It will definitely calculates your digits. As you can see, we've got our answer like this. Let me highlight this so that you can see them. We've got our answers vertically and horizontal. Okay, so basically that's how the AutoSum function works within the Excel. So as you can see, it has added this digits and give us answer the digits in column B, column C, and within here it has left out which the blank space and the apple, because this is not a number, so it will just eliminate it, and it counts only the digits within your cell range. As you can see, we've got our result in D and E, and we've got them also here. It calculates all these cells in a row like this, then it gives us the number. So that's how we use the AutoSum function within the Excel. So let's see how we use the average. Now this average, what is the meaning of the average? Basically the average means finding the mean number within your digits, within your data, within your numbers. Now let's perform the average here. We shall come under here, and remember how you write the function, you always begin with an equal sign. So I'll just begin with my equal sign, then I'll highlight all my data range like this, then I click enter. But when I click enter, remember I've missed the function. So what it does, it doesn't calculate, it gives an error. So we just click under your data range or under your number, then you begin with an equal sign. So you start writing the average, it will pop up here, you select it like this, then you highlight all your numbers, you close the bracket, then you hit enter. As you can see, we've got our average as 75. But let's say you don't want to write it like that, you just again bring your mouse, you highlight the cell under your data, under your digits, then you come here beside the formula bar, there is this fx where it is, you click it, then under here you see there are many functions, and if there is no, then you just come here under select category, you choose whichever function section it is. Okay, then you just select it and you choose it. So this time let's select average. I'll click average, I'll click OK. As you can see, it has automatically highlighted our cell from cell H7 till H10. So I'll click OK, and definitely we've got our average. Another step, if you don't want to do like that, you just click again down your cell under your data, you come to the home tab, again in the editing section under the AutoSum function, you click the arrow down like that, then under here you see the average, you see the count numbers, max, mean, and more function. You can click here, then it will definitely pop up here. Okay, as per now we want average, so I'll just select average, and it will highlight all my cell range within that, which is under that cell I've selected, then I hit enter. As you can see, it gave us the same number. So that's how you calculate the average. Now let's see what we call the count. Now the count only calculates the numbers within the cell range. Now for instance, here we have a blank and we have an apple, which is not a number, it is a text. So when I put equal sign here, then I say count, then I select my cell range here, it will only count the numbers. As you can see, it gave us 2 as a result. So it means that we have only 2 numbers within our data range. Okay, it ignores the text and the blank. That's how the count function works. It counts only numeric cells, as you can see here the example. Okay, and let's see what we call the mean. Now the mean basically finds the smallest value within your data range. How to apply it? Also, you begin with an equal sign, then you type mean, it will definitely pop up. You double click it, then you highlight all your cell range which you want to use. After that, you close the bracket, you hit enter. As you can see, it gave us our result. Let me just highlight this. It gave us our result, which is 12. What about the next one, the max? Now the max basically finds the largest value within the cell range of your data. So how to apply it? Just click the cell under your data range and you type max. It will definitely pop up here. You double click it, then again you highlight all your data, then you close the bracket, you hit enter. As you can see, it gave us the largest value within our data range, which is 67, and the mean finds the smallest value, which is 12. And when you check within your data range, 12 is the smallest, and within here the max is the 67. And when you're using count only counts numeric cells, okay, or numbers only, and it ignores the blank space and the text cells, okay. And it gave us two, only we have two numeric digits within our data range, okay. And the average finds the mean of all your data range, and the mean is 75. And here the sum, how to apply the sum? Again, you begin with the equal sign, then you type sum like that, you double click it, again you highlight all your data range, you close the bracket, you hit enter. As you can see, it automatically calculated the numbers. But if you don't want to just type there when you're performing all these function and you don't want to type the names automatically, just come here under the cell range here, you just come to under beside the formula bar. As I told you, you click this fx, it will pop up, this will pop up exactly, then you count whichever, you select whichever function you want to use. Let's use sum, you click ok, it will highlight the data range, then you click ok. As you can see, then I come here, I want to use the average, I'll definitely come here, then I choose average function, click ok, and I click ok. As you can see, the number remains the same. I go here, I want to count only this, I click ok, it selects the range, then I hit enter. Okay, but here it only selected one, so I will just delete this. I go back again, okay, count, I choose that one, then I'll select from H, it count there, then I'll choose from H, no, it's I, it's I, it's I7 till I10 like that. Then I click OK. As you can see, it gave us 2 as a result. As well as here, I click the cell under my data range. I come here. I want to find the mean. I choose the mean. I click OK. And it will highlight the data range. Then I select OK. As you can see here, I want to find the max. You definitely come here. You choose the max function. Click OK. Again OK. As you can see, they're all the same within our cell. So that's how we use the auto sum and the basic function within the Excel when we're performing our day-to-day tasks within our Excel file. So hope you learned something. See you in the next lesson, and make sure you ask question, engage, and we learn more. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.